Yeah, productivity YouTube's pretty dead. Now you might be saying, Dimitri, that's outlandish. That's not dead. There's a lot of people making productivity content. That's true. But in my perspective, they're pretty dead for me. So I've been watching productivity YouTube for the last 5-6 years, and I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Matt Diavella, we're talking Thomas Frank, we're talking Jeff Sue, we're talking Better Ideas, we're talking, well, Captain Sidbad before he went all black-pilled. And then a lot of different people out there are in the productivity space. But there is something very important that has happened in the last couple years that, I think it kind of goes in waves on YouTube. And post the panorama, I believe everybody has gotten to the point where they've read all the hacks. They've seen all the productivity hacks like time blocking, daily planning, etc. And now what they're looking for is more tools. We've leveled up outside of the general productivity and self-help sphere, and we've gotten more into, now maybe this is just my perspective, but I only pay attention to productivity app and AI news. I don't really pay attention to like the top 5 ways to save time and do more in 2025. Ali Abdaal is keeping it down probably for the most part, but everybody else I feel like makes less videos or previously peaked. And this is just another example about how YouTube goes in waves, right? We used to have prank YouTube. Everyone remembers prank YouTube. That was peak YouTube. I mean, Fred was the most popular YouTuber at one point. And I know this isn't a very well fleshed out thought, but here are my ideas about the subject. 1, productivity is a great idea. However, as we've gotten more into this whole work-life balance narrative that is being talked about in public, we've gotten closer towards people realizing, wait, maybe I don't need to be more productive. I need to be more work-life collective. And then after that, we got into the self-help and recharge your batteries genre of productivity YouTube, which then turned into people realizing, wait a second, there's only so much advice I can get on that besides just watching people tell me how to relax. So at that point, then people just stopped watching that YouTube content and those creators stopped making that content. And then we're kind of stuck in this cycle where, okay, everyone's just like focused on their work and focused on their job and then utilizing tools in order for them to be more productive, to save more time, and this includes AI. So it's so funny to me how this trend has adjusted, and it's made me think about my YouTube channel. I talk about apps still, and I do think as long as apps exist and they continue to update, I have kind of an evergreen concept here. But for me, I just want to let you know, I haven't watched like self-help YouTube in like a year or 2. And it's no offense to anybody in the space. I just don't find any of the new advice that useful. And that's why you probably haven't seen me make a lot of general productivity advice in a couple years, because I'm not into it. And I'm trying my best to continue to work in this productivity app space. And the nice thing is I have a business and an agency that actually works from this and through this. So I talk about it a lot, but you might be seeing a little bit more content on the AI front. I do want to call out the fact that I am actually the co-host of the AI Agents podcast. Shout out to Ideken Tank, who is the founder of Jotform. I'm the co-host of the AI Agents podcast. I've been doing that for the last 4 months, and it's been wonderful. I've really enjoyed working with Ideken. It's a great experience, and it's gotten me into the AI space, and that's saved me time and money and stress on my business, which has grown a lot, even though the YouTube channel has been at a similar amount of, views and whatnot for a while. I just want to call out to everyone here, I really appreciate what you've done, and I am going to be putting more resources back into the YouTube channel now that I've built out more of a content team and I can really not be haphazardly focused on both things. You'll be seeing some organic content from me on the LinkedIn side, on Twitter, a newsletter, and then actually I'm going to be taking all the videos that I'm doing here and turning them into blogs in order to get more of an organic traffic from that as well. And that's the nice thing about YouTube, right? You're able to utilize the videos you make and turn it into more things. But I just wanted to call out that I'm not personally talking about these topics because I don't care. Like I've kind of hit peak. Here's the list of advice of productivity advice that I can get. And I really appreciate everything that it did for me at the time, but I don't really care anymore about the random advice on like, oh, this is my Trident calendar method from Ali Abdaal. I gotta do a video where I slap my fingers against the keyboard and type really fast. No, I really appreciate everything you did, but I've kind of hit my level there and I'm working on other things in my personal life and in my business. So if you're interested in that kind of content, maybe go look for it in a lot of the previous content I made on my now debunked Rise Productive podcast. That does still have a lot of good stuff on there, but at the end of the day, not really what we're talking about here. We're talking apps and AI, and I'm curious kind of from the audience, are you as well noticing that there's less of a push for productivity stuff? I mean, Nathaniel Drew barely posts anymore. It's just weird. There's no more like, I tried Einstein's daily routine for 30 days. You know what I mean? It's just different. I don't know. Morning routines. I mean, granted, that's a meme again. Editor put in the meme of the dude with the sprinter with the nose tape and the face in the water. crazy, by the way. I want to try to spoof that, but also I can't be bothered. Another thing on this YouTube channel, I'll probably be doing a little bit more comedic interjection. The editors are going to be making it more fun, more spicy. So all that is to say, where's productivity YouTube gone? I think it's kind of dead. At least it's dead for me. But this channel is going to be back and better than ever. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work for myself in this crazy world we live in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.